If you like a good comedy, a good drama, and a show where you don't see the end coming, be sure to check out my channel, Rust Creek Hill. A little over a year ago, Richard and I were down at the creek with my grandson Vince. On the way back, I spotted a purple flower in our walking path, and I stopped to snap a picture. Fast forward a month later, and our friends had come to visit. While they were here, Deb told me a story about her and her grandmother from 60 years ago. She told me that she spent countless weekends at her grandmother's, cooking and learning how to can. She said that they loved canning elderberry jelly, and then she told me about the mystical fruit that she had once canned with her grandmother, but she hadn't been able to find it again for 60 years. So you can imagine how surprised I was when I looked it up, only to discover, you guessed it. Honestly, what are the odds? I mean, really, what are the odds that my good friend has been looking for something for 60 years, and I should just happen upon it the month before, and I took it as a sign. I had decided I was going to hunt down that maypop, and I was going to hunt down every elder bush on the property that I could find. And when Deb returned a year later, I was going to surprise her. Over the next year, I'm about to learn that no matter how hard you work and how hard you plan, you don't always get the expected outcome. But sometimes, just sometimes, you get more than you'd hoped for. Welcome to Rust Creek Hill. Oh, I thought I'd be able to push it over with my foot. Well, guess I'm going to be sawing. Oh, I'm still stuck. I've been terrible if that tree broke on me just then. Thank God it didn't. I thought it was in the ground, but it was just bent over. Tell you what, those things are tricky and evil. Tricky and evil. I'm going to be able to partially free it from this tree after who knows how long. So, maybe, I don't know. I'm still having problems. Get over there. Get over. Whew. This one right here. See? I hate these things. Let me see. Ouch. You suck. Oh my gosh. Now I'm stuck. This is really a struggle. This is Nova. She is a stray that just walked up on our porch last summer and said, hey, can I live here? And, well, we said yes. We have a lot of rabbits around this area. When I say this area, I mean 20 feet from our front door. And I feel like a rabbit may have lost its life in this area. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes I can never remember where I find these things. So I'm finding these right here, which is right here. I don't know how to explain where I'm at. This isn't the best picture for you. I'm really sorry, but it's kind of hard to find places to set the camera up and work. So, what?
How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm going to make a pile over there. Where did this come from? That's funny stuff. It's really heavy, honestly. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to take the rake and try to pull some of this deadness out. I've realized that stuff's not really dead. So this is going to be harder than I thought. We are definitely getting somewhere. We're getting to the point to where everything that blocked how incredibly crappy it was in there has been removed, and now we just see how incredible crappy it is in there. It was unavoidable. It looks Well, it still looks really bad, but to me it looks amazing. Look how open this is now. Yeah, my allergies are a little insane right now, but look at that. You can really see the horribleness in there now. However, you can just see in the middle of a killer. Ooh, still stuck. Killer. Oh my goodness. I can't get it off. Oh, now it's stuck on my bottom. That's a bad place to be. 14 days later, spring had arrived. And when I say it arrived, it literally arrived overnight. You want to know what I find interesting? Is that I had never really noticed how one day a tree could be bare and you could wake up the next morning and it would have hundreds of leaves on it. I don't know if that's odd, but I had never noticed it. It was just something I guess I took for granted, but something inside was kind of changing. I was almost like a kid in a candy store. I wanted to watch everything grow and bloom, and believe it or not, I had told Richard not to mow the grass until I told him to mow the grass because I wanted to see what was going to come up. But you know what? At the moment, I was just so happy to know that I had confirmation now that the bushes that I thought were elderberry were indeed elderberries. And now I just needed to find that maypop. Did you know that from a distance, poison hemlock can look like elderflower? I did not know that. I did not. I know that now, but I did not know that, and I don't want to talk about it. Do you see what I see? Let me zoom in for you. Do you see it now? It's an elderberry. Jackpot! Now, when I wasn't working on my newfound project, I spent a good portion of my time with Richard. I don't think I've told you about Richard yet. Richard is the love of my life, who decided a couple years ago that he was going to retire from his corporate job so he could live out his childhood dream of being a mechanic. So a lot of my time is spent helping Richard with his rusty relics from days gone by. And to be honest, I kind of like it. It is a lot of fun. But sometimes, well, as you're about to see, things don't go exactly as planned. Now, 99% of the time they do. It's just that 1% that you need to worry about. It always makes me nervous when you do that. I'm always afraid you're going to get one of the cars. What in the world are you doing? Are you stuck? Are you stuck?
No, I need a shock block. I forgot.
You meant to do that. Oh. Oh my god. 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 God, they put that back deck on there. Okay, so you want me to go up there now?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh my gosh. I kind of hate to miss something good. You know, I don't want to miss anything good. Oh, he made it. He made it. Good job, babe. That was pretty exciting. Now let me get back to looking for that maypop. Did you know that there are rattlesnakes here in Tennessee? I did not know that. Richard did not know that. We know that now, but we did not know that. I don't want to talk about it. It might be like a Clint Eastwood movie. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. I'm going to zoom in. You know, that darn thing is really big.
Huge. Look at it.
Yeah.
See them rattles on the back?
I do.
God almighty, what a... A little closer.
These are a few, and I mean a few of the things that I've tried to keep the ticks off, but they don't work. So I was reading this article, and it said that ticks prefer type A blood. I did not know that. I did not know that. And you know what type blood I have. Yeah. Type A. Jackpot. Oh, baby tick. Okay, got it. I'm over here looking for the Maypop, like I always do, and the yarrow is starting to come up and has a head on it, so it's really nice. But the Maypop, do not see it. Maybe we don't mow until, you know, something like that flowers and I can cut off its head. This is like a deadly thistle bush. There's my foot as a reference. This thing, oh my gosh. And it has a sibling right there. Whoo, that is nuts. Those things hurt. They seriously hurt. The dangers of doing this is just scary sometimes. Right underneath the blackberries. Do you see it? Poison ivy. That's just great. Okay, so right there, I think I found it. So what did I find? I found what I believe is the Maypop. Now I could be wrong, but the leaves do look like Maypop leaves. So I've been searching every other day for at least 30 days trying to find leaves that look like that. Okay, cut my way through here. There is poison ivy everywhere right now, but I don't care. I think I found it. So I'm going to cut my way through so I can get a closer look. Oh yeah. So unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of you were yelling, that's not the Maypop. And it appears that it is sassafras. Bee balm looks good. I think the Maypop should come out and visit them. Maybe it's just too overgrown in there and the Maypop can't get out. You know what I'm gonna do. You got it. Look for that Maypop. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting pretty discouraged. Here we are in the middle of May and there was no Maypop. So I went down to the creek to clear my mind. Come on, who are we kidding? You know I went down to that creek to look for the Maypop. But while I was down there, I did decide something. I decided it was time to start digging for the Maypop. I was going to clear more of that area where Richard and I had seen the Maypop last year in an attempt to help it pop up. jump and they will chase you. I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh my. Why did God make them? I do not know what purpose they serve at all. Oh my gosh. So the next morning, I got up and went to admire all of the work I had accomplished. Little did I know that I was getting ready to find out just how much of a sense of humor God had. But I went on and did what I did, look for the Maypop. It started to rain on me. I got a little wet. Yeah. And as I stood at the door watching the horrific hailstorm that had been going on for over 5 minutes, a couple of thoughts came to mind, and I said a little prayer. First was, Dear Lord, please don't let any hail hit the Mustang, because Richard will have a mini stroke. And the other part of the prayer was, please don't let this hail take all of the flowers off of the elderberry, because without flowers, I cannot get berries. And lastly, if the Maypop had popped up, please don't let the hailstorm beat it to death. You want to know what else I thought? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is not funny. But I didn't want to include that in my prayer. So I checked on the elderberry first, and it was fine, flowers and all. How? I will never know. Then I went to the shop and, well, I grabbed some caution tape. I noticed our neighbor had his tractor out, and while I was afraid he might accidentally hit that area where I'd found the Maypop last year. So I wanted to make sure it was marked. And that's when it happened. So I was hanging up this caution tape all along the edge here so that no one disturbed it. And lo and behold, when I came out and I started right here and was going this way, and that's when I saw it right there. Hello, beautiful Maypop. I have been looking for you for months, and there you are. Just a moment of silence. But there it is. But wait, more has occurred. Look, I looked down, and there is more Maypop. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Okay, every place where you see yellow is a marker where I found Maypop today. I don't have the words. Right now I have found 28, and they are marked. But there is at least 5 or 6 more that I have not marked. It is a glorious day at Rust Creek Hill. A glorious day. I know that you're going to find this hard to believe, but God has brought me Maypop galore at the shop door. Look at this. What a special gift. He just decided, hey Christina, just so you don't have to run all over the property checking on the other 45 Maypops you found, I'm going to leave you some in front of the shop. Aw. You know, such a good God. God, I love you. Hello, Mr. Turtle. It's nice to see you again, if you're the same turtle. Now, if you think that you know how this story is going to end just because I found that Maypop, you would be very wrong. Oh no, trust me, this is one of those stories that you are not going to be able to figure out just what happens at the end of the year. But I do have a small, and I do mean very small, sneak peek coming up for you. Have a good day. Have you seen those videos where people build like a small one-room house using nothing but a small handsaw and a hammer? And what they find in the forest? Yeah, those videos, they are so dangerous to people like me. So dangerous, because people like me start to believe, I can totally do that. Are you kidding? I knocked that out of the park. Yeah, those videos are dangerous. And as I stood there, I had already decided I was going to clear that hill. It might kill me, but I was going to clear that hill.
Can you see all those grapes up there? And they are everywhere. Bridger told me to leave them alone. But our neighbor Kevin said he has a very tall ladder I can use.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
So if you're out collecting walnuts, don't forget the gloves. Even for collecting them, don't forget the gloves. You need them. You need them. Just don't forget them. That's all I've got to say about that. Just don't forget them.